Well, yikes.
Damn!
Don't look now, LA, but the Jazz just stomped the Lakers out in a pretty stunning beatdown that realistically shouldn't have us all as surprised as we are.
Today wasn't our best game, so we gotta work on that.
I mean, sure, the coronation was already on after Luka Doncic's Lakers debut, as everyone had already been hoisting the banner and proclaiming the Lakers as in the title mix following their 132-113 win on Monday night. But snap back to reality, Lakers fans and Bron stans. This team has issues, most of them on display in a near reversal of Monday's game, a 132-119 loss, this time in Utah, in a game that wasn't really as close as the final score would indicate, as the Jazz lead would swell to as high as 25 points late in the third quarter for a team that came into the game at just 12-40, tied for dead last in the Western Conference.
It's a complete crap.
And sure, Luka is not looking good now, with 2 games under his belt in the Golden Armor, scoring just 16 points on 6 of 13 from the field last night. That to follow up his 14 points on 5 of 14 shooting in his debut game. And cue the predictable LeBron and Luka can't play together panic.
Well, then everyone loses their minds.
Which very well might be a fair narrative, and at that point, well, it's time to get packing, self-proclaimed king, because this team is Luka's now for as long as he wants to be there. Though he is still admittedly rusty at this point of his return from the extended time missed with the calf injury.
Obviously, today I felt a little bit rusty, 2 games in after my injury. Turnovers, missed free throws, so I got to do way better.
So yes, the verdict is still out on just how 2 of the highest usage rated players in league history can coexist. This game last night, though, was mainly a referendum on the Lakers' lack of size, an obvious issue when they traded Anthony Davis for Luka in advance of the trade deadline.
If there's not a championship big on the market right now, I can't wave a wand and create that opportunity.
An issue that Lakers general manager Rob Pelinka thought he had addressed, also to beat the proverbial buzzer of the trade deadline when he sent Dalton Knecht, the Lakers' 2031 first-round pick and a 2030 pick swap, to the Charlotte Hornets for stud third-year center Mark Williams, who has been dynamic in the games he has actually been available for since the Hornets drafted him 15th overall out of Duke.
The Charlotte Hornets select Mark Williams from Duke University.
Unfortunately, Street Clothes Jr. has barely been available at all to this point of his career, playing in only 85 of his 216 career games to this point. Therefore, it really shouldn't have come as much of a shock to Rob and co. when the Lakers' medical staff failed to pass him in his physical. As a result, the trade was rescinded and the Lakers essentially were left holding the bag in the front court when Jackson Hayes became the only center they had on the roster.
If there's not a championship big on the market right now, I can't wave a wand and create that opportunity.
LA would then sign Alex Len, who was initially set to join the Pacers on the buyout market until a juicy little spot opened up alongside Luka and LeBron.
I mean, I understand, being with the Lakers is, a great opportunity. I mean, I couldn't pass up on it. I mean, it's playing for a championship. So when I heard it, I was like, I'm coming here.
But Alex got a little more than he had bargained for in this game last night when Jackson Hayes left the game with a facial contusion just 7 minutes into the contest. And Len spoke very eloquently following the game about his minutes and what he brought to the Lakers.
I was trying to just play hard. I didn't know any plays, kind of just get thrown out there. So just trying to play hard, make easy play. That's about it.
JJ, though, couldn't hide his excitement as he was clearly impressed with his effort.
I thought he was fine. I mean, he again, it feels like it's been a lot of that this year. Where we're just like, we had to put guys in tough spots. We've had to put our two-way guys in tough spots. We had to put Alex in tough spot, he was fine.
Yeah, fine. Other than the Jazz destroying the Lakers 54-36 in the paint, and that is from the juggernaut Utah Jazz with a front court that consists of John Collins and Walker Kessler.
Who?
Buckle up, LA, because there is plenty more of that to come in a conference that has Nikola Jokic at the top of it and the Thunder with their two-headed monster of Chet Holmgren and Isaiah Hartenstein. Of course, the other piece to the rescinded Mark Williams trade was the fact the Lakers had to welcome back in Dalton Knecht, who they obviously just traded away.
Now I'm flying back to LA. Rob called me and said, you're coming back, and
Awkward.
I get it's a business, so at the end of the day, I told him, let's go play basketball.
JJ, though, doesn't really want to talk about that.
We're not going to talk about it anymore. We've talked about it. He's in a good spot. We're good.
Woof. Yeah, JJ looked absolutely gassed after this one.
It feels like it's been a lot of that this year.
And the All-Star break likely couldn't come at a better time for him. Luka, though, is just excited to play for JJ.
Great. He's a great coach. I know he's only his first year, but it feels like he's been here for 15 years. So props to him, and I can't wait to be coached more by him.
Don't talk to me the next 2 days. If you need something over the weekend, I'll be back in the office Monday.
But hey, Lakerland, look on the bright side. We had a Bronny sighting last night, dropping a career high, by far that is, 9 points. And that will really up the old career averages as he entered the game averaging 9/10 of a point per game on the year. All of that, by the way, was while posting a team best +10 for the night, which is more than Pops could say, as LeBron posted a -10 in the game.
That one right there made me the greatest player of all time.
As it pertains to the team as a whole, the Lakers will just have to look to lick their wounds and regroup for the stretch run of the season following the All-Star break, though things certainly won't get any easier for them from here, as the Lake Show have the 4th most difficult remaining schedule in the NBA, which includes 3 matchups with the Nuggets and Jokic, who has beaten them in 13 of their last 14 matchups, and that was with all-world defender Anthony Davis. But remember, LA, the sky is the limit for Luka and LeBron, if that is they can ever learn how to play with one another while managing to stop the revolving door of layups under their own basket. And speaking of the 2 star-studded new teammates, has Luka already surpassed the self-proclaimed king? Well, if we are talking about the all-important stats, one can make a pretty compelling case. In fact, you can check out the full breakdown in this video, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already for more from me. Until next time.